dynamism. In addition, the new R1 engine offers the value combined with exciting performance and a sense of high-quality super sports. We believe that the new R1 jumps ahead of industry and is primed to inspire an all-new passion for super sports. Yes, Yamaha once again takes the lead. Tonight, we are presenting the continuation of our new and exciting era. Yamaha remains one of the world's most influential makers of two-wheelers with much more to come. Last year, I said that Yamaha is back. Now, I say that Yamaha is challenging the future.
I turn her on, she turns me on. I breathe into my lungs. She exhales out of her exhaust. When my adrenaline cools, she answers with a loud roar. My blood moves through my veins at the same rate as her fluids. I rev her up, she revs up my heart. My thoughts are in her mind. My muscles share the work with her suspensions. Her ride is lowered, while the hair on my arms rises. Her DNA is fused with mine. I am her, she is me. We are one. Yamaha R1. We are one.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight the most eagerly anticipated world premiere, direct from the future. Here it is, the new Yamaha YZF R1. And on board, I think you might know him, the 9-time world champion, Valentino Rossi. It's like there's a few fans in here tonight or something like that, definitely.
Hi, ciao.
Ciao Valentino.
Hi
Good
to
evening.
everybody.
Welcome. Welcome.
Hi. Thanks. Ciao,
Thank
guys.
you so much.
Good night to everybody, and thanks. This is the new bike. And I want to say, first of all, a great thank you to Mr. Yanagi-san, because involved me in this important project to develop the new R1 for all the Yamaha riders. And was great, it was very funny. I enjoy a lot because I like a lot of these type of things to work, to try to improve the bike, especially because the target is to make the R1 as much as possible like the M1. That is my favorite bike, no? And I think that we did a great job. This is the result. The bike is fantastic, and we enjoy also very much when I rode the first time on the racetrack in Fukuroi. This bike in a secret test last year, and was very funny. And here is the result.
Yeah, it was a little bit secret. I think a few press out there were keen to know what was going on.
It was a great pleasure for us. Thank you, Valentino, for your providing our engineering team with your great experience in racing. As a matter of fact, in order to make best machine ever, we could follow anyone else's suggestions other than from the best rider. Sorry for that, Giacomo.
Yeah, of course, you can see it. I'm sure I can see you all taking photos as well. The new R1 looks fantastic. It leaves you breathless as well, as Valentino said. But let's have a closer look at some of the new elements of this bike for 2015, starting with the engine, the CP4 next level engine. Now, it is packed under here with MotoGP derived technology. There's a new cross-plane engine, and it offers around 200 horsepower. That's without ram air pressurization. There's been a new design to the crankshaft. The connecting rods are titanium fracture split. The airbox in here is 10.5 litres. So there's two directional fuel injectors as well. You probably can't see it round there, but on this side as well, it's a titanium exhaust as well as an assist and slipper clutch. Valentino mentioned it being close to the M1, and a lot of that is down to the highly sophisticated electronic control technologies which are based in this bike. And they're there really to bridge human desire and mechanical possibilities. So inside here, you've got a 6-axis IMU with gyroscope, G sensors. In here is 3D motion detection. Now, what does that do? Well, it's banking sensitive in terms of traction control. There's also slide control as well, lift control and launch control too. There's a quick shift and power modes, and this R1 features Yamaha ride control system, and that means you can activate and adjust all the settings on the bike. Up here, I can see it. You might be able to see it down there as well. There's a new digital TFT LCD instrument panel, really clear. It looks fantastic as well. Now, Yamaha has got such a fantastic history in racing and with their motorcycles of being great handling bikes. And this one, the frame, the chassis on it is race bred. It's highly refined. It's had Valentino's input, for goodness sake, as well. It's compact. It's got a short wheelbase design, featuring a lightweight asymmetric aluminium delta box frame. At the rear, it's a magnesium rear frame with the aluminium truss-type swing arm, which has become so synonymous on the R1. Up top here, got an aluminium fuel tank with cast magnesium wheels as well. Banking sensitive racing ABS as well, with a unified brake system. And then up front, we have these front forks, 43mm with 120 mils of travel. And I think in terms of the styling up front, it's got that M1 style cowling with the central forced air intake as well. This is the vision of the future being presented to you by Yamaha. It really is a fundamentally different motorcycle. It's a next generation superbike, and it's developed to be the best on track. As I said, about 200 horsepower, fully wet, only 199 kilos as well, featuring cutting-edge MotoGP technology and performance. It's a revolutionary design, and really it is the ultimate in rider and machine controllability. I think you'll agree. It's pretty special, isn't it? Valentino, you were the first one in the world to ride it. You took it on the racetrack as well. What can you say about this bike, having been so involved in it?
Yes, it was a great emotion for the first time because it's at the end is like the M1 with the mirrors and with the number plate. This was the target and was a great idea.
This is your test, of course.
Yeah.
Back there.
And the track also was fantastic, but
Quite
you know,
old school.
we compare the new model with the old one, and the difference was already huge. And I think that now looking the bike, they improve also from last year, from when I tried. And so what I have to say, we try to work for give to a bike friend of all the riders, you know. So we work a lot on the riding position. That I think that is very important. So when you jump on the bike, you feel comfortable, you feel like you already ride the bike a lot of times. And we try to...
Is it like your M1? Well, you know when you say you set up the riding
Yeah. For me, yeah, very, very similar, yes. Yeah. We try to keep the agility of the M1 and bring on the R1 because it's one of our good point, no? But at the same time, we try to find a good feeling with the front, you know, because also when you ride on the road, it's important to have a good feeling on the front tire. And they work a lot on the brake. For sure, with the MotoGP, we have different brakes, a lot bigger and everything, but we try to make similar.
Get that feeling.
For slow down the bike in the smooth way, but at the same time, a lot of power, you know. And another thing, a lot better than the old bike is the engine behavior, because we try to have a smooth engine from the bottom for open the throttle. And also electronic system. So they work a lot. It's very similar to the M1 also about the electronic.
Now, I'm sure a few people will have seen the video that came out, the teaser about the R1. And in that, you mentioned that she wants to go faster. That sounded a little bit naughty to me, but what did it mean to you? What were you saying by that?
You know, when you ride, is unbelievable the feeling that the bike gives to you straight away. She helps you to arrive close to the limit. And when you arrive close to the limit, she want to go faster because she's allowed to go faster.
She sounds dangerous to me. She sounds a lot of fun anyway. That's the main thing.
I try on the track.
Now, there's some people, you mentioned those electronic controls and the feedback from MotoGP. There's some people that don't like the idea of all these electronic systems. What's your take on it?
Yeah, you know, when all the electronic system arrived to MotoGP, first of all, for the riders, was a shock. Because before you had all in your hand, and after, no. It's more, you have a big help from the computer. But all the electronic system also in the MotoGP now are improved a lot because are more natural. So first of all, a bike like this without any electronic system is impossible to ride, impossible to control because it's too much power and too light. But the electronic system work in a very natural way for have like normal riding but easier.
Brilliant stuff. Now, in the past, I can see that you've formed a relationship with this bike, but I know you had a pretty special relationship in the past with the M1. You've given that a hug and a kiss in the past. Have you given this one a hug and a kiss yet?
I don't know if my M1
she might get jealous.
Become jealous, yeah.
Go on, give it a hug and a kiss. Go on, we know you want to. Brilliant stuff. Yeah, there we are. I think when he gets to Valencia, there's going to be a bike a little bit jealous, maybe when he gets there. Now, we've talked about Valentino being the first man on the planet to ride the new R1, but actually, he wasn't alone on that riding session out there in Japan. Actually, there was an American who celebrated that moment out there with you. So if you would, please give a warm applause to four-time AMA Superbike champion Josh Hayes, who's flown in tonight to join us. He'll be riding the new new R1, to chase his 5th World Superbike Championship in Wayne Rainey's brand new Moto America Series, so 5th Superbike Championship in AMA, which will become Moto America. Thanks for joining us tonight. You've seen a little bit of love already blossoming on the stage for Valentino and the R1 as well. And if you'd like to find out some more details about the R1, straight from the mouth of the first rider to have had the chance to ride it and to develop it, anyone who's watching back home online, join us later on for a live web chat session with Valentino. That's going to be streaming live to you on the web from 11 o'clock tonight after this presentation ends. So in just a few minutes' time after the end of the presentation,